Hey, welcome back to Recovery Guitar. I'm Eric, and today we're going to be learning one of my favorite songs to start fingerpicking with. It's called We Are Going to Be Friends by the White Stripes. It's a simple tune, but what makes it special is how it can help you build flow. So we're not just learning the song, we're training your picking hand to move almost automatically. So you can focus on the music and the sound that you're creating instead of what your fingers are doing at the time. And along the way, you're going to be building three big skills at once: finger independence, chord clarity, and rhythmic feel. So grab your guitar and let's start with a basic pattern on a G chord. Before we jump right into the song, let's talk about setup for a second. So your right hand, or your picking hand, is where all the action happens. You want to keep it relaxed. Your wrist should feel like it's just kind of hanging out naturally, not too loose, but just a natural feel. Your thumb handles the bass strings, so the E and the A and the D strings, and your index and middle fingers will take care of the G and the B strings. Just like that. So first finger, index on G, second finger, middle on the B string. Try to float above the strings, right above the strings right here. That'll help you stay relaxed and fluid and in position to play. Now let me show you the finger picking pattern you can use for this whole song, for all the chords. The first one's G. You're gonna pluck that G note on the bass string with your thumb and use this part of your thumb right there. Just kind of angled down like this, boom, that's all. Nothing to it. Now for the other strings, the next one is going to be played the open B string with your middle finger. And you just kind of do just like this towards you. That's all. That's all the movement you need. Boom, boom. Next up, you're going to hit the bass note again. There's that G again. And now you're going to play the open G string, this time with your index finger. Check it out. Keep alternating just like that. Boom. That's a bass, B string, bass, G string. See if you can just fall into that motion, get relaxed. That's the exact motion I'm talking about. When you get into a flow later, when you've got this nailed, you can do it on autopilot. So the next chord in the song is a C chord. You're going to play it as you usually would. You're going to use the same motion that you just did with the finger picking. So you're going to use your thumb on the bass string, middle finger on the B string, then back to your thumb and index finger on the G string. All right. So far you've got 4 times. Then to C, twice, back to G. Now you're going to come to the D chord. Play the open D string, then the high E string with your middle finger, back to the open D, index finger on the second string. So it just does that one time, and then it's going to switch to the C chord again. Now, here's where it just gets a little bit different in terms of fingering and the notes in the C chord. You're going to keep your third finger here from the D, so here's the D chord, right? Check that out. You're going to place your second finger here on the C, play the same pattern that you did before for the C chord, right? And then you go back to G. Play it twice. Last little turnaround, back to the D. C thing again with that added note right there. It's actually called add 9, C add 9. And then back to G. And you're home free. So that's the whole verse part, and it's pretty much the whole song. That's all I'm going to cover here. There's like one little extra bridge section that comes later. But the idea around this whole lesson is to get you in that flow where you can just play a basic finger picking pattern and not really think about it too much, and not thinking about these fingers, what they're doing. Just get into a rolling motion. Think about the quality of the notes that you're playing, right? Are they coming out clear? Are you hitting them too hard? That's not good. Got it? So what's really cool about playing this tune is that you're not just playing the song. We're not just learning a song here. You're actually working on 3 deeper skills at the same time. You're stacking those skills. Get your finger independence on this hand. Each finger has its own job. There's no freeloaders. You got chord clarity. So once you change every chord, your notes should ring clean and true. You're also working on your rhythmic flow. You got to get that steady, even motion. It's actually wild how much progress you can make from one simple pattern if you focus on just these 3 things. All right, now I really want to talk about how to actually practice this so it starts to feel easy. I think this is the part that a lot of teachers skip, but it could be the most important part of all this. So step 1, you got to play it super slow. Boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam. Focus on your tone and hand movement in the beginning. Focus on the hand movement. You'll forget about it later. Step 2 is loop it. Just play it for 30 seconds at a time or a minute without stopping. Step 3, you got to remember to breathe. So you're playing it for a minute. Just take a step back and be like, okay, all right, good to go. Get back into it. Step 4 is add chords. Once it's smooth on the G, then start adding the C and the D. Now, if you're learning the song, you can do it in that cycle that you'll see on the PDF. I've actually gotten this written out on the PDF, which you can grab. The link is below. But if you're just starting to learn fingerstyle, you don't have to follow the chords just in that sequence exactly. You can mix it up. You can play as much C as you like. You can move to D when you want to. You can move back to G when you feel like it's the way to go. So definitely download that free PDF below. It's got the picking pattern, it's got the chord shapes, and a simple flow exercise chart you can follow along with. And before I move on, I want to give you a really clear goalpost. So I taught you how to practice this thing, but I also want to give you something you can actually aim for as you practice this. The goal isn't just to play the pattern correctly, it's to reach a point where it feels like it's rolling along smoothly on its own, steady, relaxed, almost like your hand is doing it without you even thinking about it. And that's the flow that you're aiming for. And I want to make that point really clear because I want to give you a clear direction of like when you know that you've got it, like you've got this. And you get there by looping it many, many times until the movement becomes familiar and your hand starts to trust itself. When it feels automatic and relaxed, that's success, that's the win. And that's the practice that I like to bring at Recovery Guitar, the kind of thing where you get to lose yourself. You lose yourself in the sound that you're creating. So that's the finger picking pattern around this tune. And if you listen to Jack White's version, it's not perfect or mechanical. It's loose, it's human, it breathes. And that's something that we'll dig into in a future lesson, how to make your finger picking sound alive and personal and not robotic. For now, grab that free PDF below, loop that G chord until it flows, and then move it on to the other chords. So I'll see you soon. Till then, take it one note at a time.